Thank you to Book of the Month for sponsoring this video. Book of the Month is an online book subscription service where their team curates 5 different books every single month, ranging all different genres, and you get to choose one of them to be delivered straight to your door. These books range from new releases to pre-releases to authors' debut novels, which is very exciting. But with the various genres, hopefully you can find something you like every single month or try out something new every single month. But if none of the books catch your fancy, then you can skip at any time risk-free at no extra charge and just pick up the next month. But if you do want to sign up for Book of the Month, you can get your first hardcover book for just $9.99. And so Book of the Month has sent me their books for November to share with you all, and their add-on books. You can add on books if you so desire. So first we have The Keeper of the Night, which is a young adult debut novel by Kylie Lee Baker, which I've heard about. I don't know if I've heard good things about, but I've heard about it and I'm very excited about it. Well, also it just came out, so have I heard any reviews? I don't know. This is a story about Ren Scarborough, who is on a journey to impress the goddess of death in this riveting story of monsters, magic, and reapers. I'm so excited. Thank you, Book of the Month. A Little Hope by Ethan Joella is a contemporary fiction debut novel, which is an ode to the beauty of the everyday. This novel traces the losses, loves, and dreams of a small Connecticut town. The Collective by Alison Galen is a thriller. Hell hath no fury like a mother scorned in this propulsive story of rage, injustice, and the limits of a revenge. Then we have The Family Very Godfather Vibes, which is a historical fiction debut novel set in mid-century Brooklyn, a story of a decades-long friendship between two women bound by the sins of their fathers. And what a great title this is. This is a romance called How to Marry Keanu Reeves in 90 Days, which is about two friends who take a wild road trip to stop the world's most eligible bachelor from making a big mistake: getting married. And then for add-ons, we have a memoir called Will by Mark Manson and Will Smith. This is brave, astonishing, and inspiring. Will Smith's memoir is a profound, entertaining journey of self-knowledge. And then we have a collection of vibrant essays offer one woman's heartfelt, rich search for answers. My Body by Emily Ratajkowski. So that is it. Remember to click the link in the description and use my code CATCARES for your first book for just $9.99. Thank you again to Book of the Month for sponsoring this video. Hello. Today is Monday morning. I've woken up early, even though I went to sleep really late. But last week was a very weird, sloshy week. And so my firm goal for this week is for it to be a good week. So I'm trying to set myself up for having a good week because I insist on having a good week. I'm tired of having bad weeks, and usually bad weeks are out of my control, but I just, a lot of the times in my vlogs, my life might look great, but that's just because I'm focusing on the little things in life, because if I don't, then I might not make it. Yeah, last week I didn't have access to campus, not because I have COVID, but I guess my COVID test got lost because I never got my results. And so without the results, I couldn't enter campus. So I had to go in the middle of the week to get another test. And I got back my test and now I can go on campus. So I didn't really do much last week. And it was a weird time. There's my pen. Why was it so high up on the shelf? Anyways, I also lost a lot of footage from last week's video, so that's why there was no last week video, because I was filming on a corrupted SD card, which is great, So while I was trying to fix it and trying to salvage the footage that was on it, it deleted all the files, everything that was on the SD card. So I lost half of the vlog, so trying to edit the footage that I had was not working, and then I lost all of my studio desk setup, renovation, redo thingy, whatever, that I had already filmed. So anyways, let's leave that negative energy for last week. And now there's November 1st. Merry Christmas. Fall is truly gonna punch me in the face now, and I'm excited for it. Currently, the weather is very weird. My fingers are freezing, but my body is hot, even though I'm wearing a short sleeve underneath this sweater. And so I don't know if I should wear a jacket outside. Welcome to fall. Should I wear a jacket outside today or not? But yes, because of last week and I wasn't on campus and doing things like that, this week I have to focus a lot on school and doing thesis work. Today I have to go pick up some paper, expensive paper, so I can try and print. I was going to try and print today, but I think it'll probably be a bad day to print because it's Monday. But also I feel like Tuesday would be a bad day to print. It just sucked that I didn't have campus access, so that put me back a lot. So at least I'll go get my paper today so that I have it, but my files aren't ready yet, so that's why I don't know if I should print today or not, because I don't want to waste time there in the printers. I am hungry, so let us go to a cafe and get some bakery treats, because I'm trying to have a good week, so let's start it off good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's it. Let's have a good week, please. ever just feel so seen by a piece of writing? Like this. I'm literally still in the preface. I feel so seen. It's kind of scary. It's scary that so many people have to go through this bullshit. Literally. I can't grasp my head. Because I'm so bad with words, so that whenever I see words like this that express my experience so well, I'm just like, wow. This. So I came early to print. No idea what I'm doing on the printer. We had to take tutorials the past few Fridays to like touch up on the things that we might have forgotten over the 2 years that we weren't on campus because of the pandemic. I went to those. Did I learn anything? I have notes, but now that I'm like in front of the computer alone, I'm like, perhaps I don't know a single thing that I'm doing. So I made one print. It came out the way it should have. I did get some help, but it looked like ass. It looked like ass. So I'm like, okay, perhaps I won't have any prints for tomorrow. I hate printing. It's so stressful. Why don't printers just like print out exactly what you see on the screen? Makes no sense to me. Just do it. How hard is it? How hard can it be? Anyway, so that means I'm like half an hour early to my next class because I was going to use that time to print instead. But now I just want to go home. Great week. Off to a great start, part 2. Yeah, yesterday I had like a breakdown for no reason. I don't know. But now I have a black and white cookie and I'm starting my reread and buddy read of The Secret History. I'm buddy reading this with my friend Alana. We both read this last year, but we read it at different times. But I read it first and then she read it and she was like, kept being like, ooh, this and that. And it had already been a few months since I'd read it, so I didn't really remember what she was talking about. So I was like, do you want to do a buddy read? Because I never do buddy reads with anybody because I'm too slow of a reader. But because I've already read this, I feel confident in doing a buddy read. So it should be exciting. It'll probably be like a month-long buddy read. So I'll be reading books in between this. And I first listened to this in audiobook. And so now this is going to be a physical read. And you know how I am with physical books. I'm very slow. The snow in the mountains was melting and Bunny had been dead for several weeks before we came to understand the gravity of our situation. This book takes place in... It's a vampire. It takes place in Vermont. And I used to live in Vermont for 2 years. So that's fun. Yeah. I just went and saw Dune for the second time. The first time I watched it, I got HBO Max just to watch Dune. So I watched it on my TV last week. But, all of my footage from all my thoughts about it is lost. It was all in that vlog. But HBO Max, by the way, dude, they've got so many freaking movies. And like movies that I want to watch. And movies that I've seen that I want to rewatch. And I'm like kind of shocked. Like it's well worth the money. Wow, HBO Max, impressed. So I've been watching a lot of movies recently, and I like to put movies on in the background when I'm working, but movies that I've already seen, so I don't have to pay special attention to them. But anyways, HBO Max, worth it. Sponsor me. I will gladly promote you because I'm so impressed. Hello, mother. She's at her BFF's house. Can't relate. I'm home with my BFF, Rocky. Anyways, so Dune. Wow. So I went to the Alamo Draft House Theater. There's one in Lower Manhattan. Wow. What a great theater. Highly recommend. Recliners. The theater doesn't have too many people. Well, also we went in the middle of the day, so like there weren't actual people, like too many people. But like there are not that many seats. So even if it was full, there wouldn't be that many like number of people. So that was great. They serve you food. You can order food and they'll serve it to you. Wow. But they don't have any candies. You have to bring your own candy. Amazing theater. Really clean too. In the building that it's in. And it's close to the trains. Like to several trains. So 10 out of 10 for the movie theater. And best part, it was super cheap. It was $13 for a ticket. What? That's crazy. Because AMC, I haven't been to the theater in like more than 2 years. But like AMC, last time I remember, is $20 to $30. And it's fucking gross and dirty. So Dune. Saw it on my TV first, and now I saw it in theaters. And seeing it again, watching it again, what an experience. Because like now I understand a lot, like some things that I missed for the first time watching it, because I didn't read the books yet. I had planned on reading it before the movie, but I never got to it. So I'll probably watch sometime, or I'll probably read it sometime in November. So yeah. Very good. I really like the movie. I think the thing that strikes me most about it is that I'm a fantasy lover. The only thing that I read is fantasy, and I specifically really love high fantasy. And this is like as high fantasy as you get. I mean, it's also sci-fi, but like whatever. So there's been like the joke of all these people like reading Dune, but they don't get it. Like it's so hard to get. And then they make fun of people that are like, you just don't get it. Like your brain just isn't like as developed as mine. But like, I don't want to be one of those people. And it's not like you can't read out of your genre, but when I look and see what those people normally read, it's not high fantasy. And the thing with high fantasy is that you have to like gradually get yourself into it, because it's like a lot to grasp. Like there are words that don't exist in the English language that you have to know, and that are constantly. The thing with high fantasy is that authors love to just dump you into the world and say good luck, or they just give you so much, what's the word? Exposition? Is that the word I'm looking for? But they're like, they explain every single little thing to you, and it's just like pages and pages of that. Like that, those are like the characteristics of fantasy books. Anyways, the movie, the thing that really touches me about it is that, you know, because I love fantasy so much and I'm constantly reading these fantasy books, I can like see it physically with my own two eyeballs. Like that is just such an experience. Like to see fantasy worlds that you only ever see in your head, but to see it on screen is just, it's such a feeling. And it's like the epic scale of it, I think, is what like truly makes it like this is, yeah, I loved it. The cast, wow. You know, back in the day, I used to really love Timothy Chameleon. And then he started becoming really popular, and people were like, scrawny white man. And I was like, yeah, gross, scrawny white man. And I was being an Aquarius about it. But like, honestly, let me not be an Aquarius for a moment, you know? Like, let me be true to myself. I love Timmy, okay? I can't help it. The cast, wow. Freaking Oscar Isaac. Don't even get me started. Bestie. Wow. Rebecca, don't remember her last name, but the one who plays the mother. Wow. Love her. I love her as an actress as well. I don't remember what I've seen her in before, but like she has that type of acting down to a T. Freaking Javier Bardem, dude. And Jason Momoa, dude, what a cast. But I will say something about this that I hate. Oh, Timothy's character's name is Paul. I hate that. Paul? Why is your name Paul? You are in a fantasy world. You have a whole vast universe of names open to you. And you choose Paul and Jessica. Why? And you choose Duncan, Idaho? What is that? I have questions, sir. Hated that. Hate that his name is Paul. Sorry if your name is Paul or Jessica, but I just... What are these choices being made? I honestly am very confused. And it's funny because like the other names of things in this world are like Atreides and Arrakis and everything else. So like Paul. It's hurting my throat to say that now. Anyways, I really like the movie and the freaking score. As I was saying, Hans Zimmer, what a king. The soundtrack, the music score, watching it in theaters and you can like feel the like everything through the speakers. Wow, so good. I really enjoyed the movie. So anyways, I'm gonna try not to be sad. I've just been trying to counteract everything that has been going wrong this week by doing something fun, like going to the movies. And what did I do yesterday? Oh, wait, what? No, what did I do yesterday? Oh, I had class till really late, and then I came home and then I worked on a video because I just really wanted to do that. So I was like, let me just do something that I want to do rather than things that I have to do for like school, because school is just really overwhelming me right now. I'm going to watch Dunkirk because it's on HBO Max and I've already seen it, but I like have no memory of it. And I'm going to take a nice hot shower and I'm going to cuddle Rocky. Made to rocks and mountains.